And in Coach Cohen's quirky question for today, what are you giving away for free that you really should be charging for? And the reason I'm asking this question is that the networking group that I host, we had a team social a few weeks ago and we had some catering delivered to us. The food was amazing. All the feedback was fabulous. There was hardly a morsel left. The price was very reasonable, probably too cheap. But the thing that surprised me about it is that delivery was free. And delivery, it was probably a 15 to 20 minute drive from where the caterers are. And when we received the invoice, I was really surprised to find delivery not included. But it really made me think about how often you get drawn into that whole thing of thinking, it only takes me a few minutes, it's easy for me to do, I'll combine it with other things, so I really don't need to charge for that. Because I know very well that if I had said to the caterer, why didn't you charge me for delivery? I absolutely know that her response would have been to say, well, because we went here, here and here first, so we did 4 of you at once, so it doesn't really cost anything. I can't divide that cost between 4 of you, so we just don't charge for it. But that's that classic case where it's of no consequence to me where she goes first or afterwards. I have no idea, unless she tells me, whether she's linking me up with other clients or not. The only thing I know is that her premises were 20 minutes away from where we had our function. So as far as I'm concerned, she's driven 20 minutes, she's set everything up for us when she's got there, and she came back the next day to collect all the crockery and everything else and didn't charge for that either. As a customer, I absolutely expected to be charged for that. Now, it's also easy to say, but isn't that lovely that something there's been thrown in for free? Isn't it nice to be treated like a valued customer? Yes to all of those things. But if you think about that person could have charged 4 different clients a delivery fee on that day, even if that charge was only £10, okay, it's 40 quid. It sounds like it's not a big deal, so why talk about it? But that could be £40, 5 or 6 days a week. When you start to actually extrapolate that over the course of the year, all of a sudden, all those tenors actually end up racking up to quite a lot of money. So it's also thinking about profit per customer, because this is a really good way to increase the growth in your business. That rather than having to find loads of new customers, if there is additional profit with each customer, that's kind of free money. So it's a beautiful, easy, effortless way to increase the profitability of your business. Now, as always, making a profit and charging customers added price is not about fleecing them as much as possible. It's not about getting every penny out of them. It's about being fair. It's about recognizing the value, the service that you are delivering and charging appropriately for it, so it's fair for the customer and it's fair for you. So my question to you this week is, what do you throw in because it only takes you a few minutes, or because you're combining it with something else, or because it's easy, or because you don't actually appreciate how many millions of years it's taken you to get so good at it that you just don't see the value in it? So what is it that you give away to your own customers which you should be charging an additional fee for? Doesn't have to be a massive fee, doesn't have to change the world, but it could be a 1% or a 5% improvement in the overall profitability of your business, and every time you do that, you're really helping yourself move forwards. If you're not sure what the answer to this is, if you're not sure whether there's some things that you're giving away for free that you should be charging for, get in touch with me at my website, taylory.co.uk, and let's have a chinwag.